And then when I put mascara on, it makes me feel like I've actually got my sugar because I've had that in my mind. I've just got to get up, do it because of the rest of the day. Good morning and happy new year. Sorry, just excuse me, my button's gone on my straightener, so now I have to use a screwdriver to put them on. Excuse the hair as well, I've just washed it. It is actually still wet, so I'm going to leave this bottom bit and then just add some curls to this frizzy top bit. So strange, like a poodle in there and then the top. Anyway, more importantly, Happy New Year, if I've not already said that. It's actually New Year's Eve today, so I am just getting ready. We have a few people coming to stay with us today and spending the day and the evening with us. We are just doing what we did last year, which was go around a couple of the local pubs and then come back here for like food and drinks. Across the field you can sort of like see Fife city and county, which is nice, although the weather is meant to rain this afternoon and this evening, so I don't know how much we'll get to see. So I uploaded a vlog last night and there is a little bit of a gap. So I think I vlogged like sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then, to be honest, the few days in between now and then, we haven't done very much apart from sit on the sofa, eat and watch films, which has been lovely. It's been a little bit stressful because Fred, I think I've mentioned it before, but every 4 to 8 weeks he goes through this cycle of really not being himself. So there is somewhere bothering him. We've changed all his diet, which has definitely helped. He's had no sort of like tummy issues as far as going to the toilet and stuff like he used to, so I think that's all helped him, but he's still having these funny turns and we think it's worms, so then we have to worm him a lot more regularly than you would. Like we've been doing it sort of like every 4 to 6 weeks. Anyway, this month he seemed okay, so we thought we'd risk to see how long he could go without being wormed, because I can't imagine being wormed regularly is good for his tummy, knowing how sensitive his tummy is anyway. So we left it, and well, the usual thing happens. And the reason why it gets so concerning is because he absolutely adores Poppy. Like, he would choose her over us, food, anything. He loves her. But when he's going through this stage, and it tends to last about a week, he can't stand her, and it's quite stressful because he can be in the middle of grooming her, which he loves to do, like licks her face, cleans all her teeth. Like, it's very, very intrusive. And then all of a sudden, yeah, go for her. He can then go up, lie next to her because he likes to lie near her, and then if she moves slightly or he wakes up, he goes for her. If they're just walking around and she slightly comes from behind, again, he'll turn around and go for her. Which just puts me on edge completely, because you never know when he's going to... It looks like he's doing something normal and then he'll go for her. Now, you can tell he does it and then doesn't mean to, so it's almost like an instant reaction, and afterwards he's sorry. But now, I think obviously because Poppy's getting older and she's not scared of him, she then goes for him. And Poppy used to have every now and again a spat with Harry, but they were, a lot smaller, and it never looks or seems as bad, and they come off pretty much the same. But obviously with a massive dog and Poppy, who's a lot smaller, it just terrifies me. Like, as soon as I say stop, like, Fred switches off, whereas Poppy will continue to try and go for him. So the last few days I've literally had Fred on a lead. I relax more, he relaxes more, and it means she can move around, do what she wants to, and any sign that I see that he's not quite right, and I can literally tell by his face, like his eyes change and his mouth changes, it goes all like sunken in. So I know when he's going to do it, but obviously it's just so quick. And it's just so weird, he's just not any different with us at all. Like, if anything, he looks at me like needing me more, like wants to be closer to me, and almost like looking at me to sort of help him. I have spoke to the vets about this before, and they didn't seem that I needed to monitor it and see if I could work out a pattern. And to be honest, every time it happens, it's kind of, we can't live like this. If you see my previous vlogs, we had a senior dog, they got on fine, and then towards the end, for 18 months, we had to keep them completely separate because they would fight. And I was just like, I can't do this again. Like, it gives me anxiety. Like, every time I see him move, I just think, oh, is he going to go for it again? And it just sounds so bad. So if it wasn't for Christmas, I would have taken him straight to the vets, because I feel like they need to do some sort of blood test on him during this time that he's not himself, rather than waiting for when he is better, because I just want to see if there's any sort of like readings that are slightly out of whack somewhere before they do something more invasive, like sedate him and scan him and stuff, to see if there's anything going on with his tummy. So for me, it's either his tummy, intestines, or his back legs creak a lot, and I just don't think that's normal. But when I spoke to the vets, they said that can be normal in young dogs, and I just, like, the way that they creak, I feel like I've only ever heard it in sort of like older dogs. But obviously the problem we have with Fred, because of how he is, if a vet or anyone goes near him, he completely shuts down. So when they assess him, because he's gone into shutdown mode, they can't tell if anywhere hurts him, because he just doesn't move or do anything. And the vets tend to come out to him in the car, in the boot of the car, because if Fred goes in, he just wheezes and poos everywhere, bless him, and then he hides in the corner and just completely shuts down. But we need to get to the bottom of it, because we can't continue. And obviously it's just not nice for him. So yes, it has been a little bit stressful, and it's a little bit annoying that I feel like I've got to wait until it happens again before I can take him. But I just feel it'd be a waste taking him now, then doing tests, and then not finding anything, and then having to do it all again, especially how he is in the vets. So yes, that's why I didn't vlog very much, because to be honest, I was just permanently on edge and had him on a lead. He goes out of this mood thing, we give him the medicine. He has a day or so, well, obviously he doesn't feel great, because I don't think the medicine is nice. But then he goes a little bit sort of like nibbly and licky around his back legs and his tummy, like the crease of his tummy. So it's almost like his mood changes in a not very nice way, and then the symptoms show. So he's going through that stage at the minute, but the good thing about that is he's now fine with Poppy, to the point where I can look at him and just can trust him again around her. So he's like, I can relax a little bit. But then, so we've had a day of that yesterday where he was more himself. And then unfortunately, obviously because we've got people coming around, he doesn't like people. So he'll want to just stay up here on the bed, which is fine by me because hopefully he can catch up on some sleep. But then we are expecting winds the rest of the week, and that is definitely not his favourite thing when it's really windy. And I think it's because we have no sort of, because it's so open behind us, when the wind hits us, it really hits us. It sounds like the house is going to take off. So hopefully have a fairly good day stroke night tonight, and he can rest, and then he's going to want mothering over the next few days, which is fine by me. And then I noticed yesterday I got a little bit of backache, and I've had a bit of tummy ache this morning, so it means I'm due on too, so we can both sit on the sofa feeling sorry for ourselves, and maybe with a slight hangover from today. So that is enough of me moaning. I had a bit of a panic earlier. This is why the dressing room looks like it does. I couldn't find anything to wear. I stupidly left it to the last minute, ordered something, and it just didn't look quite right. So I tried loads of stuff on today, and I didn't feel nice in anything. So don't know about you, but a jumper dress always saves the day for me, and I just feel like it fits so many occasions. You can dress it up, dress it down, and you're just comfy. So I've gone with a black one today, and I've put on some brown tights. I think black ones sometimes can just look a bit heavy, and then obviously it's just too cold to wear bare legs. Right, I'm not sure what to do with my fringe today, so I'm going to finish my makeup off and then decide what to do with the rest of it. So I don't know, although if it's going to be rainy and wet, I probably don't want a fringe. I want something that's going to be easy to manage. What else has been doing? I think where I left you in the last vlog, I just was about to make a curry, so I've made a beef and potato curry for later. So I made that yesterday and it was on for hours, so hopefully the beef is nice and tender. And then I will stick that back on when we leave for the pub, so we can start reheating in the slow cooker. And then my friend's bringing some homemade samosas, and then we've got poppadoms and all the dips and things. Right, I am going to leave that to cool, and then I'll give it a little brush. I'm just going to finish my makeup off. Oh, and I just want to quickly mention a shout out to this product. It's a lash and brow conditioning serum. I have no idea what it's doing, if it's making them grow or not, but a few people have noticed my lashes lately, and that is good for me because, as you can see, I've hardly got any. But even I've noticed it. I don't know whether it's because it makes the mascara go on better. I definitely know it gets my lashes in a better position before putting mascara on, because my lashes grow in all different directions. So I even noticed when I've got this on, it's almost like having like clear mascara on, and they look quite nice without anything on. And then when I put mascara on, it makes me feel like I've actually got lashes. This camera is not doing them any justice. They're a lot longer in real life. I've bought a eyelash growth serum, where it is. but they are so expensive. So I'm going to try that in the new year, but I wanted to give this a bit of a go first, just to see if it's actually doing something. And I'm really enjoying it, and I would definitely recommend it. And it's a lot cheaper than the eyelash growth serum if you don't want to spend your money on that. But when I start using that, I will let you know how I'm getting on and if it's working, because you're going to be able to tell, because like I say, I've hardly got anything. So but I'm actually really pleased with that. But it's to the point now, I used to wear like some like false lashes in the corners. I just can't be bothered nowadays to faff around with that. They kind of annoy you as well all day, don't they? Right. I haven't brushed my curls out yet because, like I say, my hair is still a bit wet underneath, so it'll just make it go really bushy. So I'm going to leave it for as long as possible. And then I'm just going to finish sorting out the bedrooms. I'll take you along. So just remember, our rooms aren't finished. Oh, it smells nice though. Just had the candle on all day. So this is this room. A mattress on the floor. And then I've got a friend sleeping in Jimmy's dressing room. And then we have got someone staying in here too. One day we'll have carpets and things and actual rooms finished. And then this room, which we call the crackdown room, the room that we all stayed in when the house was being done. There is a lot to sort in this room, so hopefully this room, maybe by next year, will be done. And then I'm just gonna finish cleaning in here.
6.
I've got 5. I've got 5.
17. 6%.
No, me.
Kelly started getting angry.
What's
Start
that?
sneezing.
How do that?
And I also have gravy, cranberry sauce, in my little Christmas dinner. On the dishwasher, blaring in the background and being this like, drone. Just been having a workout.
Grow on social media. And over here, we really do believe creating content is that deep. It's really about creating your unique corner.
Good morning. I have mixed emotions today. Firstly, I am so pleased. I have just done my 4th lot of exercise this week, which doesn't sound a lot for some, but for me, that is quite a lot, considering I haven't done any exercise for the last 6 months. And I've managed to continue through my period. Sorry for the information, but for any fellow endo girls, you will probably understand that time of the month and also ovulation for me. If I get off the sofa or even get out of bed, that is a good day. So the fact that I've managed to exercise, I'm really pleased with myself. I think having this 75-day challenge in my head has helped, because you are meant to do 45 minutes of exercise every day. I think you get 1 day off. But because I've had that in my mind, I've just thought, right, get up, do it. And then the rest of the day, you can forget about it. Put me in quite a good mood. What my conflict is with is I'm taking the Christmas decorations down today, which I'm actually feeling quite sad about, and I didn't think I would. I think because it's the first time in a few years that I've made a little bit of an effort. Again, there's been reasons. The house was like a building site, so it wasn't worth putting anything up. And then we did a couple of rounds of IVF over the Christmas period, so again it just wasn't worth it putting up decorations with going backwards and forwards to London. So the house has felt quite nice and homely for the first time in a long time, which has been so nice. And then I also just think, because I probably haven't been feeling myself the last couple of months leading up to the Christmas period, now the pressure's off and sort of like Christmas Day is over and done with, and I'm feeling a little bit better, I don't want it to be over. And also I've just really enjoyed the last week of having Jimmy around and things being quite nice, relaxed, and to be honest, we've just ate and watched loads of films and gone on nice dog walks, and it's just been really nice. So I think I'm just a bit sad for that to end. And then also I think it's because it's just another year that's over and we haven't probably got what we wanted by this time this year, so I feel a little bit of a failure and almost like I'm not quite ready to move into the new year and start all over again. I'm a little bit anxious of feeling like this again next year. Yeah, I think that's why I'm just feeling a little bit mixed today. So I'm going to take you along, taking all the decorations down, there isn't that many. And then tomorrow I plan to go to Costco, which I haven't been for ages. Hopefully we're not going to spend a fortune, we are trying to be good. And also be healthy too. Mac and cheese bites are on the list because I have been craving them for a while to have with my tomato soup, and I just haven't had time to go and get any. So they are definitely coming home with me. But that'll probably be in next week's vlog, because my plan is to get the decorations down, film, edit this vlog and get it uploaded today. And then next week will be Costco and probably just getting the house a little bit more organised and myself a little bit more organised. So I hope you've had a lovely week. Get on with these decorations.